Good day everyone, my name is Liza Edeginotas. So today I will tackle the fourth cycle, which are the phosphorus, the sulfur, oxygen, and the rock cycle. So first is the phosphorus cycle. The phosphorus cycle is the biogeochemical cycle that describes the movement of phosphorus through the lithosphere, hydrosphere, and the biosphere. So, if mababa yung concentration ng phosphorus sa soil, mabagal din yung pagtubo ng plants natin. And then, unlike the other biogeochemical cycle, yung atmosphere is hindi natin siya nakikita sa movement ng phosphorus because the phosphorus is usually solid siya at the typical ranges of temperature and pressure na makikita natin sa Earth. The phosphorus is the slowest cycle process. So also, the human is nagkakos din sila ng changes sa global phosphorus cycles through shipping of phosphorus minerals, use of phosphorus fertilizer, and also shipping of food from farm to cities. So, phosphorus cycle. Phosphorus cycle is mag-start siya sa weathering of rocks through rain. Mapupunta ito, it's either sa soil or sa tubig. And then, pag nasa soil ito, i-absorb ito ng plants. And then, yung animals is kakainin niya yung plants, which is yung phosphorus is mapupunta sa body ng animals. And then, mag-excrete ng waste yung animals, or pag may animals or plants yung namatay, is yung phosphate is babalik na naman sa lupa. Pag sa water naman, yung phosphate carried by water or yung mga phosphate fertilizer na galing sa farmland is mapupunta sa tubig. And then, magpo-formation ng phosphate na nagiging sediment sa loob ng tubig. And then, underwater, mag-reserve na ng phosphate. And then, after million of years, magiging formation of new rocks na siya. Next is the sulfur cycle. The sulfur cycle, it is the collection of processes by which sulfur moves to and from minerals, including the waterways and living systems. Meron tayong 4 steps of sulfur cycle. Number 1 is mineralization of organic sulfur into inorganic forms such as hydrogen sulfide, being a constituent of many proteins and cofactors. Number 2, oxidation of hydrogen sulfide and elemental sulfur to sulfate. Number 3, reduction of sulfate to sulfide. Number 4, incorporation of sulfide into organic compound, including metal-containing derivatives. Yung sulfur cycle is mag-start siya sa volcanic eruption. Then, mapupunta siya sa atmosphere, which is tinatawag nating atmospheric sulfur. And then, through precipitation, mapupunta siya sa terrestrial ecosystem. Then, mag-run up siya. It's either mag-decomposition or mapunta siya sa marine ecosystems. And then, pag nasa dagat na siya, through salty man yung water is, yun na yung tinatawag natin marine sulfate. And then, babalik na naman siya sa ocean through pyrite, absorb siya ng soil, which is tinatawag nating soil sulfates. And then, mag-decomposition siya, and then balik na naman siya sa atmosphere, and the cycle is continuing. Next is oxygen cycle. Oxygen cycle is the biogeochemical cycle that describes the movement of oxygen within its 3 reservoirs: the atmosphere or air, the biosphere or the global sum of all ecosystems, and the lithosphere or the earth crust. Oxygen cycle steps. Number 1 is the atmosphere. Only a small percentage of the world's oxygen is present in the atmosphere, and it has only about 0.35%. So this exchange of gaseous oxygen happens through photolysis. Photolysis, it is a process by which molecules like atmospheric water and nitrous oxide are broken by the ultraviolet radiation coming from the sun and release free oxygen. Number 2 is biosphere, the exchange of gaseous between the living beings on the planet. between the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. The exchange of oxygen in the biosphere is codependent on the carbon cycle and hydrogen cycle as well. It mainly occurs through two processes, which is the photosynthesis and the respiration. Respiration, it is a process by which animals and humans take in oxygen from the atmosphere and use it to break down carbohydrates and give out carbon dioxide. Photosynthesis, it is a process by which plants make energy by taking in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and give out oxygen. Number 3 is lithosphere, the part of the planet containing most of the oxygen content through biomass, organic content, and mineral deposit. Number 4, hydrosphere. Oxygen dissolved in water is responsible for the systems of the aquatic ecosystem present beneath the surface. It has 33% oxygen by volume. Ito na yung oxygen cycle. Mag-start to sa photosynthesis, then mapupunta sa atmosphere, which is the atmospheric oxygen. And then, yung sun is mag-give ng light sa plant. Then, yung plants is mag-give ng oxygen. And yung tao at saka yung animals is i-absorb nila yung oxygen na galing sa plants. And then, mag-give din sila ng carbon dioxide, which is mapupunta na naman ulit sa plants. And then, the cycle is continuing. Last is rock cycle. It describes the dynamic transition through geologic time among the three main rock types, which are the sedimentary rock, igneous rock, and metamorphic rock. Diagram of rock cycle. It starts from magma, then number 2, crystallization or freezing of rock, then magiging igneous rock siya. And then mag-erosion, then magiging sedimentation, then magiging sediments or sedimentary rock siya. And then number 7, tectonic burial and metamorphism. Magiging metamorphic rock siya. And then number 9 is magme-melting, then magiging magma na naman ulit. And then the cycle is continuing.